Alrighty. We are live with hopefully fixed microphone, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to get weird real quick because I'm going to have to open this stream on stream and then it's going to mess up all sorts of stuff, but I'm going to need to listen to this just to make sure that it doesn't sound like trash. Hopefully fixed microphone, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to get weird real quick because I'm going to have to open this. Okay, I think we're chilling. Probably. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay. Now I need to find my dang chat window. Where did it go? Oh, boy. Chat. There it is. Cool. It's not funny. I've got skill. Yeah. Drink my coffee and get to some puzzles. Also, the reason we're streaming so early is because I've committed to not using my iPad for the week, aka the 7 to 8 hours of screen time I get watching YouTube videos. Poof. So, we need to fill downtime. And I figure streaming is somewhat productive. So, here we are. Puzzles. I don't know, let's just do general puzzles. Let's see what's up. Okay, I think we're at over 100 puzzles completed, by the way, so we're clearly doing something. We're trying our best. Oh, also, before we get started, new bookshelf. So we added a second one. My books were in totes, but we got them out, and they are here. So 2 tiers. You've also got one behind my monitor that you can't see. So pretty fun stuff. You know what? I think if I scooch this over here, can you guys see it? No, you cannot. How convenient is that? See, now I have my chat window on my main screen, so I'm more likely to see it. Exciting stuff. Okay, I do think my audio sounds way better though. Okay, puzzle. Black to move. It's protected. That takes that, so we can't just willy-nilly this, can we? No, we cannot be. Cool. See, all of these chess.com's puzzles are a lot easier than Lee Chess or whatever it is. Liches. Still like a little under the weather, but I feel way better. It feels more just like allergies than anything else. White to move. What do we got here? This is protecting that. Okay. What do we want to do now? Okay. Coolio, not the rapper. Light work, no reaction. Black to move. Oops, I blundered. Can you find a way to checkmate me? Okay. Thanks. This guy has a name, doesn't he? I don't know his name. Coach. Wasn't paying attention. Black to move. Cool. Now let's do one more here, and then I'm going to hop over to my more custom puzzle to continue working on my end games. Yeah, why are these so much easier than the other one? I'm not really sure, dude. Puzzles, custom puzzles. Jesus. Also tossed on a pop filter because now that my microphone is all up in my face, we gotta avoid plosives. This assumes that I'm a little smarter than I am, so let's allow them to do really easy puzzles, but also slightly harder ones. We'll just make sure we give ourselves the array, and then yes, chilling on endgame tactics. Start. White to move. So you were clearly attacking this pawn. Okay, what direction are pieces moving? Okay, you're going there, so you're going there. So I could take 1, 2. Wait, so if you go here, no? Okay, see, I was trying to, oh my god, no, I thought that was, what? Statistically, man, what are the, wait, am I trying to, no, I'm not. See, you see, this is, how have we lost my freaking chat window already, by the way? Where did it go? Sorry if anyone has said anything. Minus, yeah, it's just fucking there for no reason, dude. Fine, scooch back over here if you're gonna be a bitch. Okay. Slide over here and continuing. Dude, what does it want? Does it want me to protect this? Okay. Check. What did that accomplish? Oh, did it just protect my pawn? Okay. I'm gonna kill myself. This is a really bad start. But this is why we're doing this, because this is crazy. Then what? Protect pawn or take rook if he takes? That made all the sense in the world to me. Okay. Okay. What do you want? How is checking going to benefit me? Oh, that's right. It fucking doesn't. So what? What are we doing? It's not funny. I've got school. I don't know what it wants. You take there. I can't take any of your pieces. I can't push pawn. Can't move king to attack. This piece is stuck there. What could you possibly be asking for? I can't imagine sacking the rook is helpful for anything. Okay, no, so we gotta run the gambit of all the moves and then figure out what the hell is going on. You know, I was like raised by a nuclear power plant, so like I do have an IQ of 7. Unfortunately. Okay. I don't know, let's open some docs. Dude, I tried to open a stats doc so I could see how many people were watching, and I got CPU usage. This is not what I was looking for. Howdy. How goes it, brother? I just wanna, they really don't make it easy on you, do they? No, I can't be bothered. Okay, back to the puzzles. Next. That was so embarrassing. I would imagine we're trying to win a queen here and promote, so let's see here. What? Push king first, I get. Ooh. Trying to wrap my brain around why I have to push that twice. Dude, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so we're clearly going this way. White's clearly going this way. That way. What's the plan? If I go here, they take there. Who has more pawns here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's not ideal. Nope. Oh, no, I thought I was onto something. Damn. I'm aware of your name, dude. Oh. No? Damn, dude. I might just be living on endgame tactics till, like, next year. Like, that literally just might be my purgatory, because this is... Do I switch over? We're learning. Horrible move by that guy, by the way. Sweet. Next. We're going to keep playing until we get one of these unassisted, and then I'm going to hop into Rapid. I'm so tired, by the way. I very rarely be streaming like within an hour of waking up, but here we are. Not a big deal. Maybe that's affecting my focus. Maybe that's the problem. White to move. Ah, damn. So we're trying to, like, not let this dude get past for sure. Are we supposed to start? No, guess not. Why, though? See, this is the thing. I just... Sack the bishop. Okay. Okay. Now let's maybe think about these for more than 2 seconds and not try and, like, win these via random chance, and maybe I'd actually be able to get them. So. White to move. Check there. That is, I instantly just die. Take there, they can take that if I push. No, because if I push forward and they take with this, I take with that. So that doesn't work. And if I take here, they're forced to take, and then I take the rook and they take with bishop. Ah! Yes. Critical thinking skills, baby. Celebratory sip. Okay. Let's get it. Dude, I don't want to play you. Quit being pushy. It's not that deep. I know you do. I don't care. That's your business, not mine. I accept your daily thing. Like, I don't need to freaking rapid with you. Like, relax. 10 minutes. We pray, dude. No. Oh, that was cool. Can I actually set that as a theme? Boom. Also, no reason to reinvent the wheel here, so we will keep up with our standard strategy for the time being. Honestly, I never quite play the same pawn and knight progression every time. And no reason not to start with that, right? Seems reasonable. Now, progress knight. Other knight. Now if you progress down here, I go... Yeah, seems reasonable. Double protection here, but I'm really just worried about castling. I really do wonder if me working through my mental process actually helps with anything. The rook. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Let's see, if I go here, now he's actually... Oh, he's not forced to move. Damn. Thought I had something going there. I didn't. No, I don't like that. Do we want to get my queen out into the action? Not really. Let's just attack the queen. Also, let's try not to lose on time. Like, no matter what we do, even if it leads to us making horrible moves, just don't lose on time. We need to... that's still protected. I don't need to do anything here. Now, if I go here, he takes with pawn. That doesn't do much. Let's start getting this into play, I guess. Would there be a benefit to losing this piece? If I go here, a pawn, they take with queen, that's not good. Yeah, fuck it, let's retreat for now. Oh, you know what? That makes sense, because if I take here, they take with queen, and that shit is unprotected. Damn it. Dude, I fully just saw that move, and I was just like, yeah, what a genius strategy. I just lost both my pieces. Okay. Continue the retreat, I guess. It was a horrible move because now... Okay. Okay, now we gotta scooch this out just to double down on protecting that piece. Oh. Fucking dumbass. That's a fine move. Ooh, I don't like this file being entirely open, by the way. Okay, what are we accomplishing with this? They don't have a fork, do they? No, not really. Cool. So can we just ignore that? No, we can't because they attacked the bishop. Darn. Man, I'm just not playing this good, am I? I guess. I don't know, dude. I am so bad on time. This is concerning. Is that not just a free piece? Yeah, no, that feels free. Wait, is this protecting anything? Nothing was attacking that, and the queen's protecting the rook. Okay. Okay, now that I've actually looked at the board, maybe I can play chess again. What am I doing? Oh my god, I stink. No, that wouldn't even accomplish anything. Did I? Misclick. Didn't want to do that. Completely pointless move. It's not the worst thing I've ever done, but like, come on. Is this one actually free this time? It is. This is. Okay, accidentally decent move. Love that for me. Do we double down on the attack of the queen and boot them out of our position? Sure, because now if they move to block that, I can... This... Yeah, that feels reasonable. Voice is not coming? Man, I thought I fixed my mic settings. Damn. I don't really know what to do about that. Okay. The rook! Okay. And, oh, I really thought they were gonna shoot for that check. They did not, shockingly enough. All of a sudden, we are in a much less shit situation. Yeah. Does this classify as a fork, by the way? That doesn't do much, does it? No, it doesn't. Fuck it, let's just attack the knight for now, I guess. See, this is the thing, because now we have reason to fret about time troubles. Do we just want to eat this dude's pawns? Is that a viable strategy? Boom. Nope, that wouldn't have been the move, would it? Yep, time to eat pawns. Let's just do anything but hang our queen and we should be off to the races. Now this dude can reattack my queen, but it wouldn't accomplish much, would it? You know, everywhere he goes to do that would be met by this, and then that would... Okay, yeah. So I think my queen is safe in this position. There's nowhere to, like, trap it or anything. And I don't have a means of back rank mate because... you know. I'm playing too slow, dude. I'm gonna lose on time. I go here and they take... Nope, terrible move. Okay, now... If I just go here, right? Like, what do we lose? If they move, they can't move there. Then they just reattack with the knight, maybe? See, but then I just take there. Yeah, that seems right. Could be wrong. Who the fuck knows? Maybe I've just hung everything. This is why we need to practice endgames more. So what moves do they have potentially? I suppose more than likely they just get this piece out of the way. Yeah. See, but now I check here. Got saved there because that was an absolute blunder. What did I just hang? Just a pawn. Thank God. Can we work for ladder's mate from here? I mean, that piece isn't attacking anything, right? What if I just... I just double down attack here or some shit. Dude, my endgames are so shit. Alright, that doesn't do much. I don't think. Just trying not to meaninglessly lose pieces, and we should be chilling, right? I hope my microphone is working, because we haven't had time to fiddle with anything. And this dude really needs to be thinking, because he's got all the time in the world over me. Even if I do have 15 points of freaking material. Sacrifice the rook. I will not. Oh boy. Eh? All right, managed to do it. That game was low-key stressing me out. That was some ass-eating gameplay. Dude, my review there, I literally, right after I made them, thought of 4 different moves that were just awful, and they just didn't see them. Thank God. So, yeah, dude, we're going to be predicted at like 350 there. Game review. How exciting.
You saw your chance for the win with a nice tactic, and you took it.
Yeah, right. 800 by ass. That game was horrible. Won though. Genuinely, I didn't think my endgame was completely horrific. Just really slow. But I'm glad I didn't rush it. I stayed patient, and it managed to work itself out in the end, which is definitely a dub. 63% accuracy is tough. Okay. Story view. Book. Okay. Alright. So already they're making some weird moves, and I'm winning for now. We were losing aggressively at some point here. This isn't here, but apparently that's a bad move. Right, so they want me to move my... See, I feel like I thought about that move and then just opted not to do it. Guess I should have. Okay. See, but it's not like it matters if I can't convert that position. Also, apparently taking it back was also a bad move. Excellent. Cool. Cool. It's not funny. I've got skill. Excellent. Is this not considered a book move? When are we considered out of the opening and then they're like no longer book moves? I'm not really sure. Good, but not great. Still should have brought it there, apparently. Okay, bad move. Very rarely is castling an inaccuracy, so that's tough. Best move was to increase bishop's scope by... Dude, fucking stop. I'm about to, like, stop responding to you at all. You're annoying the shit out of me. Okay. I didn't really think that was a good queen move. Yeah, that really wasn't my best move, but it wasn't that bad. Puts it on safer square. Okay. That move was bad. I didn't feel great about that move, but I didn't know what else to do. You're better afterwards to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. Okay, I get that. That makes sense. Bad move. Okay. Not being completely useless here. Excuse me. Alright. Let's see. Next. Okay. Best. Avoid getting murdered. Yep. There it is. He lost the advantage and now you stand equal. Exactly. That was the big move that I just thought was absolutely cheeks. Like, I feel like anything else would have been better. Yeah. Okay. Trash move. Like, they wanted me to take there, which is interesting. Damn. Oh my god, they're right. Yeah, totally just sack a knight there, huh? Oh my god, when's the last time you guys saw a great pawn move? Yeah, that stuff. That stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, that's totally right, because... Is that totally right? Because if I go here, they take there. I take here. They take there. Does that not lose material? No, I don't know. I'm overcomplicating. Anyways. So, absolute blunder. Lose that piece. Take back. Okay, so that's not a bad move. Sweet. Yeah. Oh. There it is. So that's the other major one that, like, immediately afterwards I was just like, oh shit, I'm dumb as rocks. Anyways, so what do they want me to do there? What did they want me to do? What did they want me to do? Nope. No, I'm actually shook. What do they want from me? Dude, I'm so congested. That doesn't feel like it does anything. Okay, so this is a... So that obviously was a bad move. If I go here, that can't be doing anything good. If I go here... Okay. Okay. So don't do that. Is it still something to do with the knight? I can't imagine it is. That just loses a knight, right? Yeah, of course it does. What do you want from me? Slide back early? No. Dude, what do you want? I'm in shock. Genuine shock. Okay, I don't know what they could be asking for. They didn't even want that move. And we want to prevent that move from happening? How do we do all that? Because this is a miss. Your opponent made a mistake. You missed the chance to punish them. Okay. Sorry. Missed a chance to punish where? Where? Dude. This doesn't accomplish fucking anything. Do I, like, try and do anything there? No. No. Okay, yeah, no, I low-key saw that for them, I think. What are they asking for? Okay, no, that's not what I mean. What? No, computer, explain that move to me, because if I take here, and they take here, dog, I just... Yeah, see, this is computer's tactic shit, because nobody is thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Never in a million years am I sacrificing a a knight for a freaking pawn. I am not advanced enough for that. Okay, we backed up too far. Of course, that makes sense. Ooh, hey, they blundered and I actually did a good thing. How exciting. Wait, how do they rate that move? Okay, not fantastic, but not bad. Taking was apparently a bad move. What do they want me to do? Can't imagine it was this. Okay. Yeah, that Loki is a good move, huh? Okay, anyways, what did we do? Attack the queen. Okay, I get it. I know why I did that. Yeah, just double down on attacking that one, baby. You are threatening to checkmate the king. Am I? Not on purpose. not. I ain't trying to. Oh, shit. Is that a checkmate? It's not that. It's definitely a good move that I didn't see. Anyways, take there. Not that bad. Wait, so where, how far back here were we just absolutely winning? So we were trashed here. Good. Oh, and then they just fuck everything with that singular move. Okay. And then we don't lose that advantage, it doesn't seem. Cool. That's not the worst. Ooh. 1 second. Dude, I got some stuff on my sleeve. That's so gross. Disgusting. Jesus, man, I'm fighting for my life. Okay, we love brilliant moves. Excellent moves. I don't know if I've ever had a brilliant move. At least not on purpose. That's a miss. Oh, yeah, of course they're all going to be a miss now because I missed a checkmate. That makes sense, but, like, come on. That's just good? Like, what else did they want me to do? Okay, continue to checkmate that. That makes sense. Next. Alright. Alright. Right. So that was a tragic move. What was the better move here? No, I think as soon as they got to where they were there, my best move was to get out of the nonsense, right? Yeah. Okay, that's a... Now that one's just good again. Wait, so what was my next move? So that was considered good. What did we have that was better? I guess I could have just slid back, attacked this pawn, and kept threatening that. Nope, just good again. See, every move here is now almost good if it doesn't blunder a piece. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Alright, so they were playing this end section quite good. Dude, I was fighting for my life trying to make sure I didn't blunder any pieces. You are now able to force eventual checkmate, which happened actually. That's definitely not the move they wanted. What is the move they wanted? That doesn't feel better. Yeah, no, that's just good. Is this... Man, I keep getting blurb noises. What's up there? Okay, yeah, that's nothing. Coolio, the Foolio. What am I saying? I don't know. Kind of rhymes. Gotta blow my nose again. Fighting for my life and losing. Bro, how do professional streamers have allergies? Have y'all ever seen a streamer blow their nose on camera? You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's happened. Like, streamers just don't have allergies, I guess. Crazy. Okay, so that's... Oh, it said they want to have a rook move up here. I guess I can see that. Anyways, best move. My best move was to push pawn. My move was trash, I guess. So that sucks for them. Boom. Okay. Right. Yep. Best. We love that. Excellent. We love that. Okay, yeah, so I just saw that move a little too late, and it low-key messed me up, but that's okay. And yeah, now we start chipping away here. Then that allowed me to go here. That's not even what I did. Boom. Boom. Okay. That didn't completely suck. Like, why do I keep getting blurb noise? Do I just have like a trillion invites that I'm not seeing, or what? I low-key did not hate all of that. So that's fun. Let's... Alright, 1 second. We're going to go screen blackout right quick, because I need to scooch over here and check YouTube to see if my audio is working. And for some reason I always think anything I do is going to like out my IP address, so I need to scooch over here and check YouTube to see if my audio is working. And for some reason I always think anything I do is going to like out my IP address, so alright, that's good. So we're chilling there. Let's scooch this over here in full screen. No, good. Open window capture, but this is over here. Dude, I've completely banged myself here. Dude, what the fuck is going on? I'm like losing my mind. It's not funny, I've got school. Drink my coffee and get to some puzzles. I'm just trying to promote my channel, bro. What are we doing here? Also, the reason we're streaming so early is because I'm committed to not using my iPad for... Cool. We're back. If this... Stop inviting me, bro. Seriously. Alright. We're back. What do we want to do? Well, I know what we want to do, but anyways, lay online. sip more coffee. Bro, if that section of my room back there wasn't unfinished, this is low-key a background. Like, that low-key looks pretty good. High-key even. Like, I'm not complaining. Is this message important? No, it is not. Okay, cool. It's our game. Bronze division, huh? That just means they don't play very much, right? Queen's pawn. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. Repeat stuff, repeat stuff. No, I feel like they never want us to take this early on, because if I go here, he takes there. Wait, no, that's not bad, actually. Win +10, draw +1, lose -9. Okay, interesting. So they just let that happen. Sweet. Does this just allow a fork? No, it doesn't, at least not this early in the game. Because the thing is, this move sequence is always trying to fork, right? And it's all just a matter of when you have the ability to attack and when you don't. Oh, I low-key didn't even see that, but I will sacrifice both of my knights for for 2 bishops, dude. Like, it's not even close. So let's just keep pushing pieces. This feels like a good move. Attack queen, go here. Sure. No problem with that. Oh, smart. Still doesn't have to stop this from happening, though. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. If I go here, then they take with pawn. Yeah, no, so that's not a good move. Let's just scooch. Scooch. Maintain that attack if I want to, though. Or they take here, in which case I'm just taking there and fucking chilling. Yes, sir. So do we want to... Yeah, let's take here, so that way we maintain the ability to castle and still have some pieces protected. Yeah, up two pieces of material. Not mad about that. Do we simplify to an endgame? That is the question. I suppose I don't mind if we do. If I go here... No, it's like straight just giving free pieces. Let's not do that. I'm moving too fast. I literally have all the time in the world. Let's just chill out. We're fine for now. Bro, Rap God is just playing in my head for some reason. I don't think I've listened to that song in so long. Good song. Did I didn't blunder a fork or anything, did I? Okay, no, I don't think so. Now you're moving your queen out. That's interesting. What from 2004 though? Okay. Oh, but now I can take this without getting yoinked. How exciting. And then I put pressure on the bishop. That's not a bishop. Y'all know what I'm saying, though. Didn't think that through, because if they go here, I kind of just have to retreat. Damn. Hopefully I didn't just blunder like a checkmate or something. I don't think so. Can't say that's the move that I expected. Okay. No, now I'm real baffed about what that accomplishes. Check. Moving their king is obvious, but if they move this pawn, I just take there, and then take there, and then boom, and then I'm still winning material and keeping that dude in check. So that's chill, yeah, so boom. We had a strategy, let's stick to it. And just double check that this doesn't hang anything. If you go here, am I like hosed? Can I castle? Fucking awesome. Castling is always the move. Now I'm safe from the queen for now. Now I go here. No, that kind of messes up my plan. I mean, it attacks that file, but really this just loses a pawn. Dumbass. Yeah. Okay, I'm still up 3 points, so if I go here and they take... Yeah, so I'm clearly not worried about losing a queen. A rook. How much time do I have? Enough. Let's stop getting impatient here. If I go here... They don't have a check. At least not one that's very intelligent. If I go here, and then they can't take that pawn, so... Yeah, if I just triple setup here. If I go here, they take with a rook. I'm forced to take with my rook. They take another rook. Then they have this queen, which automatically messes up this attack file. Fuck. Right. Okay, just making sure I didn't just hang that piece. Is this mate? What? Damn, I thought we had something there. What if I go here? I mean, that did allow them to run their king out, which kind of stinks. That feels good to me. Now that pawn's free, which I don't love. Recheck there, or just go back here. Now let's recheck there. Now that pawn's protected there. Check, obvious. Oh! Okay. We are too late now. We are in too deep. If I go here, that pawn's free. Double down, protect here, then go there. Fucking shorted. Oh, that was the hardest queen sack in human history. We're definitely fighting for draw here if we can pull it off. I mean, do we? I mean, then it's queen versus... I mean, I don't like that at all. No, but if they attack that, then I'm progressing pieces. Nah, fuck it. I don't know what else to do. We're running low on time, anywho. I don't fucking know, dog. I just hung that. Cool. Not that I know what else I should have done anyways. We are really just trying to get a stalemate here, dog. Okay, we're not in check, and that piece maintains protection, so I guess just scooch up. No, if I go here, he goes there. Yep, we're screwed there. If I go here, he just... fuck it. If he takes all my pawns, I'm more likely to get stalemate. Fuck it. That's what we're doing. We're sending that. Even though realistically I get ladder mated here. If this dude tries to push us, like, just play way too fast, we have a chance, but if not, we are done for. I think that's stalemate at least. Okay, it is not stalemate. These are one of those situations, it's just like, move here, it's stalemate, move here, and it's not stalemate, you know what I mean? Okay. I always hear that, like, running to the corner increases your chances of getting stalemate. That's ladders. That's check. Okay. That's mate. Okay. 4 misses is tough. Okay, this is a good game review game. This one will actually allow us to learn stuff. That's good. Responding to messages, apologies, stream. I know I'm bad at my job. Okay. Game review. More coffee. That is tough. That's tough. Fucking hilarious, but awful. That's so funny. Okay. Alright, book. This is gonna be. Why is this not booked? I don't know. I guess Queen's Pawn is a little non-traditional. Yeah. Of course, idiot. And it all went awry from there. Because, yeah, with that move, if I go here, they move. Yeah. Yeah, and then that would have been set up in a much better way. Cool. We have maybe learned something for the future. We've learned it for the future. We just don't know if we'll remember it in the future. Okay. Great is generous. Obvious is a little more realistic. Would this have been a better attack, by the way? Okay. The fuck you mean blunders? Okay. Attack queen. Boom. Obvious. H. Oh my god, that's genius. How did I not see that, dude? Okay. Takes. Is there a better pawn to take with, by the way? I wonder about stuff like that. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Next. Take. Okay, so that was a good move. That's a blunder? What did I blunder? I'm like, what? Okay, let's think about this for a second. Did I blunder a fork or something? No. Okay, so I didn't immediately blunder a piece. So what did I indirectly blunder? I didn't blunder mate, did I? Yeah, so there was nothing from there for this dude to immediately check me. And this was a tragic move. What was... Is that not a... Oh, yeah. Okay, I get that. Was indeed a tragic string of events. I'm starting to understand the 100 rating. Makes sense. Okay, to be fair, I understood before anything. Like before this review even started, I understood because like I was the one playing. I knew how bad it was, but oh my god. A castle as a miss is tough, but that's... Why though? Because if I go here and they take there, that's what I'm worried about, right? And then just... Oh, shit. Yeah, then we're... Okay, cool. I feel like I've learned what I needed to from this game. Let's get back at it. I feel like I've learned what I wanted to learn. Okay. Well, since I'm barring myself from watching any YouTube today, I guess I don't have a reason not to stream for longer than I have before. No, I don't know. 2 hours isn't a bad stream, you know what I mean? Start game. Crystal Division, wow. do our standard stuff here. Oh, okay. I guess I'll progress bishop. Is this a bad move? Oh, there, you threaten that now. Boom. That's not a fork. This is not a fork. This, no, also not a fork. What if I castle? If I castle and castle, my king ends up here. That still isn't a fork. Okay, castle. Keep it simple, stupid. Opens up the file to king as well. You know what? I totally could have moved this and then open file to... No, never mind. Never mind. Interesting. Now if I go... No. Problem still persists. Do I have a fork set up here? If I go here... And then there... No. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Does getting my queen out help me any? If I go here, that's free. My progression is horrible, by the way. I have like just a wall of pawns. Try and just boot that dude out, I guess. I really gotta fix my progression though. This is a shitty situation to be in. We do not love what we're looking at. No dog. Okay, yeah, I mean that seems obvious. Okay. No direct attack there or anything. See, this is... Okay. I've really got to stop holding the pieces while I'm like working stuff out, because it just leads to bad moves. So that sucks. Anyway. Proceeds to immediately do it anyways, by the way. Yeah, that's not... That doesn't hose me or anything, does it? I don't think so. Cool. Didn't expect that. See, but now I've opened up my ability to scooch back E, which is good. Yeah, that's probably the best move. But now look at this. Look at this progression. Progression. Non-existent progression. This is horrible. This is really bad. Super duper turbo ass. Okay, I'm thinking boom, 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 boom. Boom. Up material. Light fucking work. Let's go. Now this is free. Okay, I stand by that. That actually is free. But if I go here, would there be like a benefit to that? I mean, I don't know. When in doubt, take with pawn if you can. It's not rock solid logic or anything. Now that does mess up what my plan was for that. And that just blunders a knight. No, because if I check here, that doesn't... What does that accomplish? If I check here... Actually, no, if I check there, they can't move the bishop. They have to... They have to move, yeah. I like that. I like that. Does that... What does that leave them there and there? Yeah, something like that. Okay. And... Oh... I go here, that's still hanging a piece, right? Yeah, there, take, yeah. Do I let him take just to open up the file? Would that be beneficial? Okay, we're playing some advanced strategy stuff here. I don't know how beneficial that could have possibly been. That's either just a blunder or a great move. So, who knows? Not me. Now I have every potential in the world to open this up, which is cool. If I take... I missed a queen. That sucks. That sucks. I had such a good move, and then, sad. Sad, 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 sad. Now you're gonna go there and take that. Yeah, because if they go here, that blocks that, and if I take, it's free. That sucks, man. That sucks. This was like the most winning thing ever, and I hosed it. Anyways. Now if I open this file... Why would I do that? You may be asking, and I do not have the answer. I'm so bad at the game. Try and just get this piece out, I guess. Would this accomplish literally anything? I mean, it certainly opens up the file. But if I go here, they take there. I take there, I lose a queen instead of just... Yes, that's definitely not the move. Boom. Double down attack. If they go here, we don't have a fork or anything, I don't think. I'm just panicking aggressively at this point. I'm super bad. Now if I go here, same problem. Okay. This is some horrible gameplay. I'm like doing so well, and then I just make a move that just fucks everything. Or don't make a move, rather. That doesn't really worry me that much. Now I can just pin that to that now. Yeah, that feels good. I like that. I don't think we have a major threat here, do we? Where is this person's potential checks? Here. Then I just scoop back. That doesn't accomplish much. Here, which would just lead to murder. So yeah, we have 2 checks. They find that one. It doesn't accomplish anything if I'm not mistaken. Because if I just keep moving, they don't really attack anything, right? Yeah, what if I just move back? Dog, I'm the worst player. I'm so bad, dude. I genuinely think I just started streaming too early in the day. Just didn't give myself the opportunity to wake up, and now we've got whatever this nonsense is. Fuck you, I guess. There's not a good reason to make that move, but I don't care. This going here would have protected both of those pieces. Protected. Yeah, because that maintains the same for now. He's going to take that, and then I'm going to have to take inevitably, so let's just... yeah, let's just preemptively protect that piece. Didn't expect that. Okay. So this person is obviously setting stuff up here, which we don't love. That wouldn't help me. And I can't do anything there. Fuck it, we're losing anyways. Hang upon. Fuck you, that's why. That mate? Not yet. What is this? What are they accomplishing there? I'm praying that this person panics as bad as I do and just blunders a draw or something. Like, up 13 points of material is insane. The mosquitoes, not as bad as they were the other day, but what is my internet, bro? Oh my god, we just had a temporary absolute shit show there. Okay, can't say I expected that. Pirates of the Caribbean. That is not how I feel right now, but it is a vibe of a song. Not the current vibe, but you know what I'm saying. I don't fucking know, man. This feels safe. You've got it. Got an unstoppable wall or some shit here. Double down on attacking this guy, I guess. Then if they go to protect that, I just... What do I do?
I low-key just don't know what they're setting up, so I'm hanging out. Is that stalemate? Yeah, what are the odds they stalemate here? No, that's not stalemate because I still have pawns to move. Okay. This person's gonna get a checkmate by accident, dog. Or perpetual draw like a dumbass. There it is. These mosquitoes are killing me. That is like 8 losses in a row, by the way. Game review. 1 brilliant. What? For who? What are we talking about here? Game rating of 100. I'm just playing awful. Like, genuinely horrific chess. 1 second. Let me check the chess app on my phone real quick. Yeah, okay. Anyways. 1 brilliant move. 2 great. This is way too much credit. All this? Fuck no. Very similar accuracy, actually. Yet the rating is so much higher. Okay, what... I think any brilliant by definition is going to be a sacrifice, so let's see there. So far I'm only seeing 1 mosquito. That is a huge improvement. Huge. Start review. Very curious what this looks like. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. All standard stuff. Castle. Yeah, boy. You know what it is? Move 15. Did I not have a move in there that I thought was like really good early in the game? Okay. Alright. All standard stuff. That's a good move, even though it was entirely by accident. I love that for me. Trash move. Sad. Boom. 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 Absolutely just trash a bishop there. Not trash a bishop, but trash bishop move. Takes. What move are we on, dude? Fuck. Okay. Standard stuff here. Boom. What? Brilliant. What do you mean, dude? I just pushed a pawn. I don't understand. Like what did I say? Push this piece, sack the knight, and that's either going to be a great move or a blunder. Love that for me, dog. Anyways. See, but what was I supposed to do with this situation? Okay. So from this pawn push... Wait, what? I already forgot. Anyways. Okay, anyways. Brilliant pawn push somehow. Okay, followed up by a great. So a brilliant and a great. Still managed to lose the game. Fucking awesome. Okay, so that is not what they wanted. Because so next they... See, there it is. See, I saw that I made that mistake too, and I was shooketh about it. What are we looking like here once that's done? Yeah, that is as an absolute shit show. This is the easiest game in the world. If I didn't blunder that, No, feel like I saw what I wanted to see from that, though. Okay. Okay. It's pretty tough, but we've done worse. That's tough. Gotta pee. I will be back. My sweatpants don't fit, by the way. We're back. Grabbed the wrong headphones. The reason I'm wearing a hat, by the way, what is... You see this hair? No, that's looking not that bad. Taking the hat off. Okay. Next game. Okay. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee first. One of these days I'm gonna get that mosquito. I say that, but low-key he's probably gonna die of natural causes well before I get to him. Ooh. Okay, can we get a game rating of higher than 600? You know what? I'm stamping that right now. If we do not we are not stopping stream until we get rated over 600 in one game, right? That shouldn't even be a tall task, right? That should be like light work. So let's see if we can do that. Start game. A lot of thinking for the opening. Didn't expect that. Cool. How does this threaten anything? Not a ton. See, that's the thing. Like, now that I've got here, what do I do? Push beep. Pray I haven't like set up a scholar's mate or some shit. I don't actually know the ins and outs of it. Okay, so now if I go here, they obviously take with pawn, but if I take there, they take with knight. Then I take... Yeah, no, so that's not quite what we're hoping for. And now if I go here, they take there. I've still got fucking nothing. Double down, push that P, scooch here, if they allow it. Now we've got a game plan, boys. A bad plan is still better than no plan. That's what they say. Do I have any checks in this position, by the way? If that dude scooches out of the way, I would, but that doesn't help me. See, the level of protection here is genuinely garbage. Also, if I'm trying to get a game rated over 600, I should really be playing more fundamental opening moves. So, yeah, this is a good way to mess everything up. What did they do? I mean, we're not down on material or anything. I'll accept a trade if they want to. I'm fine with that, I guess. Yeah, so we were there. Getting scared for a second. Suppose just normal progression is fine. We're pretty safe there. Yeah, like I don't really know. Boom. Now let's think. If I go here, they take there. Here. Knight ends up there, and there's nothing watching it, so we don't achieve anything. That just hangs a piece. This pins pawn, but I don't think it does much. I don't know, I feel like pinning a piece is fundamentally never a bad thing. I don't want to say never a bad thing. See, and now this person's offering a lot of trades, even though we're equal on material. Should I be concerned about that, or should I just be chilling? Because low-key, I don't have that much of an issue with it. Yeah, I'm just going to play progression and let them trade if they want to. What is this flag, by the way? Is that... I was about to say Finland. Yeah, Philippines. I know it started with a F sound. Sorry. Lucky in my head, I was thinking like Congo Islands or something like that. Is that... Loki, I don't know if I know what the Congo Islands are. They're clearly setting something up there. I don't like that. We're just going to castle. Awesome. Well, that was interesting. They're up a pawn, though, so I suppose that works out in their favor. See, now we're in a situation where we do not want to be trading pieces. Let's go here. Attack rook, try and get up material. Now if I go here and they move, I trade and then accomplish nothing. No, fuck it. I suppose let's just see if by some miracle we can just get a back rank checkmate. Let's see if they blunder it here. Running pretty slowly. I think it would be reasonable if I wouldn't be surprised, let's say, if they play check there. Honestly, they had an entirely free check, so that's actually quite interesting. Oh, that's actually smart, because if I go here, they take... Yeah, so then that's not even an even trade. Also, their free check is there, so I can block that off by going... If I go... Yeah, okay, that feels like the move. Boom. Takes. And back rank if I'm ever able to deal with that piece right there. And they move for safety. Why am I moving their piece? Okay, what do I do? What do I do? Fuck it. Attack knight. Fuck you. Okay, now you... I suppose you attack rook, but that doesn't achieve anything, fortunately. So if I go here... What does that do? Absolutely nothing. Does it give them back rank? No, it does not. If I go here... I don't hate that. Do you have any checks? No. Well, yes, but like, no. Now I attack here? Question mark. Because if I go here... Let's think about what they do. If... So I go... I go here. If I go here, they probably check. And if I go here, they... It's not a check, but if I go here... If I go there, they play check here. I just take that piece. Yeah, okay, no. That feels like a move. That does not feel horribly. Okay, that makes sense. Because if we go rook for rook, they're up one piece. But I have a bishop and they have a knight. Honestly, I like that. I like that trade. We are taking that 100 times out of the bunch. Thank you very much. Because now I have a cross-board vision and they do not. Which is huge for the program. Huge for the program. Okay, who has more pawns? If I go here, we're going to have the exact same amount of pawns and we're just going to have a really stupid battle going on there. Okay, see, but now they're trying to force that there, which I'm fine with. And now we have this battle. Maybe this person just has a lot of faith in their end games. Which, you know, no judgment if that's the case. Good for them. Try not to sack my piece immediately, by the way. See, but now we have an end game where neither of us probably know what we're doing, and I'm down on a lot of time. So this is actually a really crappy situation. No. Boom. Takes, and then we're like both forced into some shite. So then I push king. Why not? Do you have any checks? Doesn't look like it. I forked myself. Damn. And let's not go something that immediately leads to another check, yeah? Okay. Cool. That immediately loses that piece. I am so bad at endgames. What do I do? Maintain protection on these two pieces, I guess. Dude, am I just throwing away all these pieces on purpose? What am I doing? They didn't... why did they do that? They had it. I don't really know what to do. Go here, they take with knight. I can't really do anything. I don't know. I don't really know why they did that either. Let's not pretend that they know either. But now both of my pawns are trapped, which means this person could totally stalemate us. Force myself into the corner, pray that they don't know how to mate me, and then stalemate. I mean, obviously they're just going to push queen, right? It makes sense. Dude, I had such a winning position, by the way. I don't know what this person's setting up. And now the question is simply if they can mate with a king and a queen. I think I probably couldn't. They keep allowing me to run out, which is, I suppose, convenient. Can you stalemate with this? This person is making a mockery of checkmates. I find this genuinely quite funny. Should have moved closer. Really not sure if we're working towards stalemate or checkmate. Dude, I'd rather get checkmated than lose on time. Stalemate would be preferable. Plus 0 for a draw, by the way. Sad. There it is. Okay. That was a long-ass move. See, that's my whole thing with endgames is they take so much longer. Game review. Damn, 100 again. I am so bad. So bad. 8 great moves? Holy shit. This dude was racking them up, huh? Oh, a 90 move game. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, low-key, I don't feel like I need to review that. Where do we... Is there like a quick... Yeah, okay. I don't know. I forgot to drink my coffee. All right. Our new goal is just to try and not get a game rating of 100. Interesting. Gonna continue progression. Thank you. Is this a opening? I don't know what this is. This feels like nothing. I did this last time, didn't I? was very non-traditional and really weird. Okay, I don't know. If I go here, that doesn't do much. If I attack, I mean, attacking the queen is cool and all, except not only is that super blockable, that would actually be free. Push B here, they take there, then I take there, and then we just trade queens. Sweet. I like simple games. Down to 417, by the way. That's a net low for quite a while now. Nah, fuck it. We've committed to our strategy. We're following through with it. Like, of course, now they take with this, which isn't optimal, but whatever. Okay. I'll take our queen trade. Absolutely didn't have to. We take queen trades, though. Simple as that. Am I up a pawn? No, I'm not. Sad. Okay. What do you want? I don't have an active threat, and none of my pieces are progressed at all. So let's get a move on there. Start opening up this file if we're capable. It was free, by the way. I don't know why I didn't take that. Well, I do know why. It's because I wasn't paying attention. You are grinding or playing for fun? Why not both? I consider them to be the same thing. I want to get better, but I'm also just, like, chilling. I'm not even losing on time. How exciting. I'm almost always losing on time. Do we have a check? No, we do not. Interesting. But we can open up this file and set up the check. Boom. Dude, I have so much time. I need to start thinking about my moves. Okay. Proceeds to not think about my moves. I was just thinking about free pieces. If they move there, that kind of blunders anything I'm thinking about, though. What? Right, accomplishes the same idea. Is that free pawn now? See, but free pawn, nothing really gained there. Do I have a check? Yes, I do, but it's horrible. But if I take this pawn, I don't know. I'm trying to think super far ahead when I know I'm not somebody who is actually capable of thinking that far ahead, so I'm not stressing myself out. But if I go here and then go there, they can take with a knight, so that accomplishes nothing. Cool. So if I go here, no, here, that attacks that, but then loses it. Let's go back for a second. If we go here, we'll lose that. Do some nonsense like that. They're not really threatening us, so I suppose I don't load that or anything, and I'm protected by the knight. Shorted. Shorted. That's not doing anything. Sweet. Now if I go here, still doesn't accomplish anything. Now let's double down on getting these up here. Yeah, because if I go this direction, then I can actually start getting that up from further away. I have no idea why they did that. I just can't imagine that was a good move. Okay, see, now I'm up 6 points of material. I don't know if there's a means of not trading here. I have a check. And it can't get taken. At the very least, it guarantees something. At the very least, I have managed to not lose both of my pieces because I saw that check, so that's good. What does that do? What did they just take? Is that just a pawn? Yeah, just a pawn. Cool, not worried about it. This is why we should look at the board for more than 2 freaking seconds. I mean, that doesn't do anything. And if I go here and there, simplified down, do we have... Cool, dude. What is his plan with that? Actually, let me think about that. What is the plan there? Doesn't matter. Take the knight. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Just accept my free pieces. All this dude is doing is attacking pawn there. Do we... No, we can't protect that way. Alright. Any guesses? Long ago. You go here. Yeah, no, you can take that. So let's not. Accomplishing nothing still. Oh, a check. Interesting. I don't know if it does anything, but it's interesting. all of these things are protecting each other. Awesome. Not complaining. Does this dude not? Right, because if I go here, ladders me. I'm not crazy. Pretty sure. Success. Second checkmate of the game, baby. One mistake. Sad. Okay, game review. Or not. Way, game rating of 1100. Let's go. Let's go. Nearly doubled the goal. We love that for us. Time to start sipping some coffee. By sipping, I mean finish my cup of coffee. Ooh, one great move even. Interesting. Start review. Okay, so that was a bad move. That was a horrible move. Also a bad move, but I don't mind trades. Fine. 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 Okay. Okay. We're chilling. I feel like every time there's a queen trade, they say it's the best move, so I just went for it. Oh, they didn't like castle because I missed the free pawn, but then I found the free pawn. That was the great move. Okay. Yep, that move was tragic. Yeah, definitely should have taken that rook. I'm a foolish fool. They just wanted me to ignore that, and I did. Holy shit. Totally was a thing. Okay, not a bad move there. They take. I take. Was it bad if I took with that one instead? No, it was not. Doesn't matter now, but both are excellent. They set up in different ways, I suppose. A 2-hour stream, by the way. Let's go, baby. I feel like I played this endgame well, no? Like, do we have any more misses in this string of things? Take. Okay, so that was a bad move. I didn't really want to sack the bishop, but at the time I wasn't sure how I was going to set up checkmate. Boom. So that's not quite what they wanted, but it wasn't bad or anything. Fuck yeah. Honestly, not a bad game. Look at that, guys. Sorry, I'm fucking everything up, but that doesn't suck. I'm not super upset about that. Fuck yeah. Yeah, no, I've never heard of quitting while I was ahead, so we're going to play another game. Because I'll never know if I could have won 2 in a row unless I play 2 in a row. You know what I mean? So, hey, I got stars on all of my things. How exciting. In-game accuracy, middle game accuracy. Okay, opening accuracy. Alright, my opening was lower. Middle game accuracy was higher, but kind of cheeks. And then my in-game accuracy was pretty freaking good. So hey, all my in-game practice is working. New 10-minute game. Let's go, baby. A perfect match. How exciting. Any miracle you think this dude plays the cow? Damn. Okay, I would have been hyped if this dude played the cow. What is this attack? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I mean, just continue progression there and take a bishop. Sweet. This dude doesn't seem to have an opening, which is fine by me. If I go, is that a bad move? I mean, that feels totally reasonable. If not a little goofy. So either force a retreat or they double down and maybe I try and trap queen. All opening fundamentals are out of the way, by the way, because this is not fundamental. This is not what the start of a game is supposed to look like. Okay, and then we have... No, we don't have a risk of that because... Blah, blah, blitty, blah. Blah, blah, blitty, blah, blah, blitty, blitty, blah. But we've learned that this is the best move to counter this. We've learned, and we're using it. We've learned... What? This is death. That is death. I'm just gonna double down the attack on the queen and keep pushing pieces forward. I mean, I don't see what I could possibly lose here. His only next safe move is here, and that does, well, nothing for him, and that's not even safe because I have a bishop. Time to retreat, boss. Probably. Or hang queen. I'm not going to be turbo upset if he does that, but... Okay, now what do we do? Do a double down attack and go here? If I go here, he goes there. That's done. He goes there. That doesn't attack anything, but it doesn't win anything. I think I've kicked queen out of position. We need to stop over analyzing too much and just get to playing the game normally. Work towards a castle. Do it. Damn. Close, but no cigar. Not even close, if we're being honest. Double down attack on the queen, I guess. If you go here, that's not free. If you go there, that's not free. If you go there, that's not free. Sweet. Oh, and see, now we've got all of our pieces out. This doesn't seem bad, guys. This doesn't seem bad at all. And I can castle. How exciting. Where are this dude's potential moves? If he goes, okay, that doesn't, I suppose I'm fine with that. What do we want to do now? Wait. No, that's not free. Cool. For some reason I thought if, but no, that's protected. And we've removed this pin, which was the reason I decided to castle there specifically. What happens if they take there? They take there. What are the odds I move my knight and they sack queen? I mean, if I'm up a pawn, right? So if I move king, if I move knight, and they go for the trade, we're not losing anything. Or if I go here, that piece is still protected because of the... I don't hate that. That's not bad. However, I did build my king a house, and I've ripped the roof off of it, so... Rip house. I didn't think that through. Me not think things through? That couldn't happen. Now, that's not free. That is free. Fuck, what's the move here? What is it? I really played that cheeks. Okay, so if you took it there, as of now, that is a free piece. But if I move, no longer a free piece. Complicated logic, I know. Also, if I go here, they take it there, so that's not the move. Then if I go here, I'm sacking a knight. Here's our best move for now, I think. And then I think they take there, most likely. Right? I didn't expect that. I don't know how good of a move it was, but I did not expect it. Let me think here. Do I have a means of attacking this guy's queen? No, I don't. But if I go here, yeah, if I go here, I set up a fork. We like forks. Forks are good. We appreciate forks. And just make sure all of these stay protected in the way that I want them to be protected. Didn't expect that either. Definitely not as good as I was playing last game, even though that was by accident last game. Always is. That protects the fork nicely. That's what I get for not paying attention. If I go here, that's a sack. Don't do that. I go here. I mean, it's not a sack, but it's not ideal. It does. Loki forces a trade or makes that dude move, and then if he does move, I get a different bishop instead. Nah, I'm Loki gonna do that. Okay. Is that the right move? Feels like the right move. Because now that one's out of danger, right? Okay. And now... No, nothing there. What do we want to do? This isn't great. What are we thinking here? Then we... Then if I go here, they can get that knight, right? Yeah. So that's not super sick. I don't think I like that move very much. Let's go here. What does that accomplish? I don't even know what he just took. It takes a bishop. Then I take bishop. Oh no, I'm in check. How sad. How sad. Yeah, that stinks, dude. I feel like that move makes sense. Now, do I have a means of sacking the rook and getting checkmate? I think not. The rook. Oh, 219. We are doing horrible on time and gameplay. Fuck it. Why do anything reasonable when we can just not do anything reasonable? And now we have a very simplified game. N+7. Dude, do not give advice in the chat. That is cheating. That is cheating. We do not cheat on this channel. Okay? Stop cheating. Fortunately, I was not looking at chat, so that worked out. But don't do that. Please, and thank you. Dude, I'm gonna lose on time, dog. This is tragic. No, I can't move that. No way to protect anything. We go here. Fuck it. Okay, I forgot my knight was even up there. I don't know if that does anything, but we're here. Okay, we're hanging pawns at this point. Love that for us. If we go here, then there, potentially capture rook. I don't know. That move makes sense. Okay. They read me like a book, by the way. Boom. I don't even know what to do at this point. Now I'm panicking. That's tragic. You are very rude. Sorry, not sorry. It's my stream. Boom. Fuck. Well, I knew he was going to do that, but I'm still not happy about it. Like, respectfully, man, you are under no obligation to watch me. Seconds, by the way, is insanity. I mean, this dude can just think forever.
I don't know what to do. Horrible game. Not the worst we've played today, but pretty bad. Game review. What do we got? Please, above 60% accuracy. 74. 850? Okay. That's a lot better than expected. Okay, let's review this game, and then I think we'll call it there. That's a pretty healthy stream. We've already been streaming for almost 2.5 hours. That feels productive. Swipe away my notifications and get to it. Oh, that is a fucking great move by move 6. Interesting. Book. Oh. That is not considered book, I guess. Okay, so far our opening is solid. Apparently that was the move. Love that. Okay, we played the right move there. A blunder, though. A blunder? Do I see why that is a blunder? I mean, I obviously do not. Did they have a check? Did they have a mate? Wait, first, what did I play? Okay, that was considered great. But was that the blunder they were talking about? Oh, damn, that really was not a good move, was it? So, boom. What do they consider to be best? Nope, not there. That's not what I meant. Okay. Let me think. That was considered a great move, which is cool. What are our various other options? Because that is considered a blunder. I just don't see how it blunders, you know what I'm saying? What does it blunder? It doesn't blunder checkmate or anything. Boom, boom. Blunders the potential of a fork. Nope. Okay. What are we overthinking? We played a great move. Let's just allow it. It goes there. Boom. 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 Like, I honestly thought my middle game for a while there was solid, and then we just absolutely trashed it. Oh, double great. Awesome. Sorry. Man, I always feel like a castle is a good move. How long did I spend thinking about that? Wait, why was castle a move? What does that do? Is a miss? So they wanted me double a down attack here. Right, because at the time that was still protected. Yeah, okay, so we've learned. Learning has happened. I castled. Bad move. Now it's a bad move because it loses that piece, which I didn't realize. Next. Okay. A blunder. It was a blunder. Wait, they wanted this? I don't see what that does. So this was a blunder. Did they capitalize on said blunder? I guess so. Because that's a great move because yeah, I was trying to set up that fork and they just scooch right out of the way. That move Loki didn't feel that bad. So we are not even. Okay, that was a great move. Interesting. Triple great. Good for this guy, I guess. Yeah, what was his game rated at? Like 1150? And I think by this point it had all gone awry.
Yo, middle game is tragic, but low key, I am cooking end game wise. Yo, is my end game accuracy like really accurate there? Okay, yeah, so let's... Wait, where do we... Okay, damn, dude. Good for him. Okay, yeah, so my in-game accuracy was 94%. Holy shit. And then middle and... Yeah, those ones are pretty tough. Okay. That wasn't awful. Pretty good stream. I think we won 2 games, which is pretty bad. Dropped frames, 155. Tough stream stats as well. Yeah, that's going to do it for today. I will not be back on until probably Monday or Tuesday, as I will be down building a roof. But for now, that'll do it. Thank you everyone so much for watching stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.